Hey, I'm Jackie Kiker, your host, and this is the Nutrition Navigator podcast. Whether you're a dietetic student or simply someone captivated by the world of nutrition, you're in for an exciting ride. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat. Here on Nutrition Navigator, we dive deep into the captivating realm of dietetics, exploring various specialties to help you excel in your career and become the healthiest, best version of yourself. Are you ready to embark on this journey with us? I'm thrilled to kick off this episode with a topic: nutrition for resistance training. I started doing resistance training in, I want to say, April of 2021. So I'm fairly new. It inspired me to get my personal training certification, which has opened up a lot of doors, and just learning about it and also going to school for nutrition, it's like definitely meshes with it. So let's get into it. Whether you're just starting weightlifting like I was a few years ago, or have been a seasoned gym-goer, the combination of strength training and the right nutrition can help you unlock your body's full potential, which I have seen with mine. And I was hitting goals, and I was also getting in-bodies done every single month to track those, which specifically an in-body, this is kind of a little off topic, but an in-body it uses electromagnetic wavelengths where you stand on it and it'll basically send these electro waves through your body. It does not hurt. And then you got a printed out sheet that tells you everything about your body composition. So that's a great thing to see on how your body's composition changes and reacts to different things when you're incorporating different programs in your fitness, and also if you're hitting enough calories for the day with your specific resistance training. So the goal, but let's kind of get back to it. The goal of this episode is to break down the essential role nutrition plays in strength training and recovery. So we'll cover some key topics: macronutrients, which is protein, carbs, and fats; micronutrients, that supports muscle health; and then meal timing strategies to enhance performance. And by the end of this episode, you'll have the knowledge you need to optimize your training with nutrition. So let's start with protein. Protein, arguably the most important macronutrient when it comes to building muscle and recovery. It's known as the building block of muscle tissue. When you engage in resistance training, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. These fibers repair and grow back stronger, and that's where protein comes in. The process of muscle growth is known as muscle protein synthesis, and this process is triggered when protein is consumed around your workouts. The International Society of Sports Nutrition recommends that active individuals consume 1.4 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. This is significantly higher than the general recommended dietary allowance, also known as RDA, of 0.8 grams per kilogram. The reason for this is that active individuals just require more protein to support muscle recovery and growth. So it all depends on how much you're working out. If you're working out 3 days a week, working out 5 days a week, that's gonna be huge in your play. But it's not just about the total amount of protein you consume. It also should be spread out throughout the day, ideally aiming for 20 to 40 grams of protein per meal, spaced every 3 to 4 hours. So if you wake up and you go and work out, and then you're going to try to get that 20 to 40 grams. A little thing that I saw that when a dietitian in social media posted was she was doing a little challenge of trying to have her listeners or audience do 30 grams for every single meal. which honestly, like I completely agree. Trying to get that 30 grams for each meal is great. And also for having snacks between the day, having that little bit of protein. One of my favorites is Chomps, specifically the jalapeno beef. I absolutely love it, and that's a great snack. And then I like to pair it with some dates. That is a great snack that has protein, and then I also have that carbohydrate. Consuming protein regularly helps to keep the muscle protein synthesis elevated, so supporting continuing that muscle growth and repair. For those who train intensely or are looking to build muscle mass, hitting that higher range of protein intake is essential for maximizing performance, which is the main goal of this. Now, let's dive a little bit more deeper into protein timing. So, many people wonder whether they need to consume protein immediately after the workout. And while the anabolic window of 30 minutes to an hour after exercise is often emphasized, recent research has suggested that it's actually extended up to 2 hours or even a little more. This means that you do have that flexibility in your post-workout nutrition. But ideally, you should aim to consume the protein within that window to ensure you're supporting muscle repair. Now let's talk about carbohydrates. When we think about muscle building, we do always, at least I know I'm always like protein, 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 protein. But carbohydrates play a huge part. They play such a huge part, essentially for fueling our workouts. Carbs are fuel, and it's the body's primary fuel source during intense resistance training. Without the adequate amount of carbohydrates, your muscles just aren't going to have that energy they need to perform at their best, and recovery will be slower. Now, when you exercise, your muscles rely on glycogen, the stored form of glucose, for energy. During prolonged or high intensity exercise, glycogen stores get depleted. A systematic review on carbohydrate intake and resistance training suggested that athletes should aim for 4 to 7 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight per day. For those who train for higher volumes or are competing, some individuals may need up to 10 grams of carbohydrates to maximize that performance. So it all depends on what you're training for. If you're just going out to the gym and getting that, normally 4 to 7 grams per kilogram of body weight. The more endurance you're doing, if you're training for a half marathon, a marathon, that may be more closer up to 10 grams. What about carb timing? Consuming carbs before, during, after a workout can help replenish glycogen stores, maintaining the blood sugar levels and improving muscle recovery. It's essentially important to consume carbs in your post-workout meal to help you kickstart that recovery and muscle repair. Some carb-rich foods are like oatmeal, sweet potatoes, quinoa, rice. Fruits are excellent sources of high qualities of carbohydrates, and that's what's going to fuel your body and help you perform at your best. Pairing these with your protein is going to create such a well-rounded post-workout meal. Just like on how I said that my snacks, I like to have those beef sticks and a few dates and vice versa. Now, dietary fats. I kind of feel like dietary fats often are given a bad rap, but they do play a indispensable role in your overall health and muscle function. Healthy fats are great for maintaining your energy balance, supporting hormonal health, and optimizing recovery. Fats are also essential for the production of hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which are key players in muscle growth. Without the sufficient fat intake, your body may struggle to produce these hormones and ultimately affecting your performance, your muscle recovery, and such. Healthy fats also provide a long-lasting energy source, particularly for those doing low to moderate exercise. Some sources. Now, let's think about some sources for unsaturated fats. That is olive oil, some avocado oil, some avocados, nuts, some seeds. I know for nuts, I love walnuts. For seeds, maybe some sunflower seeds, fatty fish as well. And this all is to support both your health and also your training goals. So you need to make sure that you have that fat. So we just talked about the macronutrients. Now we're going to segue into the micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals might seem small in comparison to these macronutrients, but they do have a massive impact on muscle function, performance, and also recovery. Many micronutrients are essential for energy production, also tissue repair and protecting your muscles from oxidative stress. So let's explore these and see on how it goes. So vitamin D. Vitamin D is crucial for calcium absorption, which helps maintain bone strength, and it also plays a role in muscle function. If you're deficient in vitamin D, you may experience muscle weakness or fatigue. Not having enough vitamin D, that can impede on your performance and increase injury with not having those strong bones and feeling good. Some foods with that would be fatty fish, fortified dairy, and egg yolks are rich sources of vitamin D. Vitamin C is well known as its immune boosting properties. It plays an important role in collagen synthesis. So collagen is a structural protein in muscle and tendons, helping them stay strong and flexible. Some good sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits, strawberries. Strawberries are definitely my favorite. Some bell peppers and broccoli. B vitamins, that's another micronutrient. B vitamins, they are essential for energy metabolism. They help convert the food you eat into usable energy and support the production of red blood cells. This is important because your red blood cells transport oxygen to your muscles, which is key for endurance and also strength. So I just had a workout yesterday was Sunday. Yeah. So I had a workout on Sunday and I definitely made sure that I had vitamin B and I was good because I was on the bike and I was on the free motion bike. So Sundays I've been doing cardio with a little ab circuit and I biked right around 8 miles and I was biking through Hawaii, but I was on that bike, but I wasn't actually in Hawaii. I was in Buffalo. It's all good, but these B vitamins are found in foods such as whole grains, meats, eggs, leafy greens. That was something that I had right before I ended up doing a later workout. So I did end up having some eggs and also some toast with that beforehand. I have 2 more vitamins. So the 2 other vitamins I wanted to talk about was vitamin E. Vitamin E is an antioxidant and helps protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress that can occur during your intense workouts. So low levels of vitamin E can slow down recovery and increase muscle soreness. So getting your dose of those nuts, seeds, spinach, avocados, it's going to be great for you. Vitamin A, that's essentially for protein synthesis and muscle repair. It also supports the immune system and can aid in recovery from injuries. Foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, those are great sources of vitamin A. Also liver. Liver can be great. All that I think about liver is when my grandma makes liver and it smells up the whole entire house and then I have to leave because I just can't. But hey, if you like liver, go for it. It has a ton of vitamin A in it. And with all these micronutrients, by ensuring you're getting these adequate amounts of the vitamins and minerals, you can help your body to perform at its best, accelerate recovery, and minimize these injury risks. Now we're going to turn the tables with some meal timing and planning. Let's now unlock your workout potential with pre-workout meals. The timing of your meals can make a huge difference on how you feel during your workouts and how well you recover afterwards. If you eat the right foods at the right time, you'll have more energy during your workouts, fueling them, and will be able to recover faster afterwards. So let's think about that. You want to aim to eat a balanced meal 2 to 3 hours before you work out. Now, this should include a protein to support that muscle growth and repair, carbohydrates to fuel your body, and healthy fats to provide the sustained energy. A well-balanced pre-workout meal will not only help you feel your best during exercise, but it'll also optimize your digestion and prepare your body for the physical demands ahead. Some delicious pre-workout meal ideas. These are just some ideas that came off the top of my head. Some lean protein. So you could do chicken. Chicken's like, oh yeah, chicken breast. It's like everything. I feel like whenever anyone thinks of a healthy meal for the gym, it's like, I want a chicken rice bowl. So we're going to do chicken, veggies, rice. That's great. You can do that. Roasted veggies, especially now, Brussels sprouts are in season and I love roasting them. But I've been doing Brussels sprouts, potato, and some strip steaks. That's great. I do love to make the bowls. I made this I made this tofu crispy rice bowl and it had broccoli with it. It was so delicious. Absolutely so delicious. Also, another thing could be whole grain sandwich with avocado and eggs and some fruit on the side, or you could do oatmeal if you would like with some peanut butter and blueberries with the side of a protein shake. But that would be a big meal that 2-3 hours before your workout. If you don't have that time for that full meal, a smaller snack about 45 to 60 minutes before your workout will still provide good energy boosts. For myself, I'm a morning person. I like to wake up, throw on my gym clothes, and head to the gym. And just grabbing that something little is always a game changer on my workout. So, focusing on fast digesting carbs and some protein to keep your muscles fueled. These quick pre-workout snack options could be a banana or apple with some nut butter, which that's my go-to. Normally it's just the banana, but it's always good to have that protein if you're able to get that. A smoothie with banana, blueberries, and maybe a scoop of protein powder. Sometimes I feel like that's too much. Avoid consuming those large, heavy meals right before your workouts, because if you do, you're maybe getting some gastrointestinal discomfort or also some bloating. So that's just something to avoid. Let's think about this. Close your eyes. If you are in a car driving, don't close your eyes, please. I do not need you getting into a car crash. So you have your pre-workout snack and you're feeling good. You're feeling energized. You get to the gym and you are hitting back and by. So you go in, you hit whatever workout is your favorite, you're feeling good, you're lifting heavy, or just or maybe you're even doing a Pilates workout. Like I love that too. Some lightweight, some abs, everything, some booty, all of it. And after, then you're like, okay, how much time do I have to get my food in? Well, you can open up your eyes and let's talk about that. The anabolic window. Anabolic window is this certain window of when after you work out, that's you're going to get the best recovery and all of that. That's like a huge thing. Now, post-workout nutrition is crucial as pre-workout nutrition. And for the best results is consuming the balanced meal that includes a protein and carbohydrate. Within, at first it was 30 to 60 minutes for the anabolic window. With recent research, it suggests that it may extend up to 2 hours. So you do have a little more flexibility. After your workout, it's not the end. Like you definitely want to eat, but if you don't get everything in within that 30 minutes, that is okay. But it is very important to eat because it's going to help to replenish the glycogen stores, repair your muscle health, and jumpstart the recovery process. Getting the nutrients your body needs right after your workout can significantly enhance your recovery, especially after an intense, prolonged workout. When I was on that bike yesterday, afterwards, like I hit abs, got home, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna do a protein shake. What did I do? I grabbed frozen berries, threw that at the bottom, threw some lactose-free yogurt, then some lactose-free milk, and a scoop of protein powder, and put it in the blender, and it was great. It tasted delicious. It fueled my recovery, and I felt really good until lunchtime. And for lunch, I had Baja shrimp tacos, which was great. But now let's go back to things. So post-workout meals, even though I just told you mine's a protein smoothie, which I love, but you could also do maybe some salmon with sweet potatoes, a tuna salad sandwich on whole grain bread, the grilled chicken with roasted veggies and rice. Honestly, you just want to make sure you hit that protein, carbohydrate, fat. A balanced meal is all that you want to be looking for. And maybe if you don't have time to sit down, so like you work out in the morning and you're get all ready and you're like, okay, I gotta head to work super quick. I need just a quick snack. You could do tuna with crackers, maybe some cottage cheese with fruit. You're getting that protein, that carbohydrate, and the cottage cheese still has that little bit of fat. Greek yogurt with some berries and granola. The only thing about granola is when you're shopping for it, definitely look at the nutrition facts and on the back, and specifically look at the ingredients. If you're able to identify the ingredients and you know what it is, then sure. But that is one of the most important things because there can be so many additives, especially with added sugar. So just trying to find a granola that works for you that has less added sugar is optimal. And also you could always make your own and do a homemade granola. I mean, I have tried someone else's. I haven't made it myself, and it tasted phenomenal. So with all of this, remember, while post-workout nutrition is key, a pre-workout meal will set you up for success and contribute to your overall recovery strategies. So pre-workout and post-workout nutrition is huge. Let's do a quick recap and talk about the key takeaways. There's 5 key takeaways. First one, protein is king. Ensure consistent intake through the day and prioritize post-workout protein to support your muscle growth and recovery. Second one, carbs are fuel. Don't skip out on those carbs. Just don't do it. They are so important for energy during your workouts and also to be replenishing those glycogen stores afterwards. Third one, healthy fats are essential. They support hormones of long-lasting energy by incorporating healthy fats like avocados, nuts, olive oils. 4 is micronutrients matters. Vitamins like vitamin D, C, B, they are all key to optimizing muscle function and recovery. So eat a variety of nutrient-rich foods to meet these needs. If you cannot remember on what I said, it's always great. Just look it up and type in right on Google foods that have vitamin C, foods that have vitamin B, even though there's a ton of vitamin B, different vitamin Bs. The last takeaway is timing does count. So plan your meals accordingly to fuel your workouts and maximize recovery. Balance is key. Don't overthink it. Just stay consistent. Nutrition is just as important as the time you spend in the gym. It's what sets the foundation for strength and performance. Thank you for listening to this episode of Nutrition Navigator. If you enjoyed it, share it with someone who could use a little extra inspiration. Until next time, keep navigating your path to a healthier, happier you.